I still need to rest my voice, so I gotta use this stupid text-to-speech app. Okay, so I'm sure you already know what I'm small ranting about. These sexual videos popping up in our feed. Now I don't know about you, but I'd prefer to not have constant videos about sex, rape, kidnap in my recommendations, not to mention not a single one of these videos have a warning, like is it really that hard to put 13 plus in the title? Or even put a warning at the beginning of a video? And then whenever people complain about the fact that there was no warning or that the video was gross, the salty fans come after the person saying things like, well, this is a 13 plus channel, so you should have known better. Literally the only people making these types of videos are MSP YouTubers that switched over to Gacha. I haven't seen a single actual Gacha tuber post these kinds of videos. It's all MSP YouTubers. Like, I understand that movie A Star Planet was a game made up of mostly teens and you're used to that kind of content. But you need to understand that the Gacha community is of a completely different age group as you guys. The Gacha community is mostly made up of kids under the age of 13. I even made a poll on my community tab and it was said that most of my subs are under the age of 13. And I bet if other Gacha tubers did this exact same thing, their poll would be the exact same. I probably sound like a bit of a hypocrite right now, seeing how I've also made 13 plus content using Gachaverse. Even though I did put a warning in the title, I still did get a lot of backlash over that edit. Anyways, then people try to justify these videos by saying things such as, well, this happens all the time, you should be thanking tuber's name for showing you how the real world works. Okay, let me just say it's true that things like rape and sexual harassment happen all the time all over the world. But that isn't really something that should be explained through an online RPG dress-up game. Like, topics like that should be talked about with a responsible adult such as your parents, aunt, or your legal guardian. Not a 16-year-old YouTuber that makes gacha porn for the fun of it. And even though there's a lot more I want to say, I'm going to end this video here before it gets too long. But honestly, please stop. Like, even doing one of the cliches like the hated child would be better than making gacha porn. Okay, bye.